Hey, Hillside here to talk about EnergyBag. So we did an EnergyBag explainer video back in 2018 that you can check out hillside.solutions/blog. But there's been an update, and so essentially, First Star Recycling hasn't officially announced it, but they've been starting to talk about this new program where they're going to take EnergyBag material and turn it into plastic lumber. So I'll talk a little bit more on that, but they give some background on the EnergyBag program. The energy bag is essentially a way to recycle hard to recycle plastics. So there's most people probably assume all plastics are recyclable when in fact they're not. So a lot of what goes into the recycling stream is non-recyclable plastics like you see here: chip bags, styrofoam, plastic utensils, shrink wrap, saran wrap, soft, flimsy, flexible packaging. This stuff should not go directly into recycling streams, and in fact, it costs First Star, who is our city's, all of the city residential recycling goes to First Star. A lot of commercial recycling collected from businesses goes to First Star, and these are the folks that oversee the Energy Bag program here locally. And in fact, they were the first. Omaha was the first city to initiate the Energy Bag program in the country. So it solves a problem for them. It helps get this stuff out of the stream that costs them money to pick out and send to the landfill anyways, and into these bags. So now you can put, these soft flimsy plastics into bags, energy bags, tie them up, put them in your recycling, and then when it goes to the recycling center, they see it, they pull it out, and then they've been finding different uses for this stuff. Okay, which is good, right? Well, what was bad was that initially when the Energy Bag program came out, what they were primarily using with it was sending it down to a concrete kiln in Kansas City to be burned in the process of making concrete. So being reused, good. Putting off pollution into the air, bad. So this was kind of the bad rap that the Energy Bag program got initially. And in talking to people, if they know about this program, this is generally what they associate with the Energy Bag program. But in fact, over the past couple of years, they've been doing something primarily different with the energy bags, and that is they've been sending it to pyrolysis plants around the nation, and that's a fancy machine like this that melts that stuff at high heats without the use of oxygen. Good. And turns it into this sort of basic compounds that you can create new plastics out of in place of fossil fuels and things like that. Okay, so that's good, right? A lot of potential there, but they were primarily mixing it with diesel fuel to be burned. Now, so it's being reused, good. Being burned again, bad. Replacing fossil fuels, that's incrementally better. But still, like if you're a card-carrying Sierra Club sustainability advocate, like this isn't like something you're really going to get excited about. And in fact, Veritas Group, local sustainability group, came out in 2018 with cautionary optimism for the program, meaning like this could be really cool if they do the right thing. This could be really bad if they do the wrong thing. The really bad thing is like a program like this could basically enable or give license to the plastics industry to continue doing really crummy practices like flooding our streams with these really crummy, hard to recycle plastics instead of changing their models to more sustainable things. So we've kind of all been waiting, sitting in the background with like, okay, how's this going to go? How do we feel about it? And then boom, I was speaking at a neighborhood association meeting last night. Unbeknownst to me, Dale Goebels, president CEO of First Star, was there, also spoke on recycling, and he got to talk about what they're starting to do with the energy bag material now, which is create this plastic lumber. Okay, so it's not wood, looks like wood, and you can use it on your deck instead of wood and last quite a bit longer. So this is great. This is like true recycling now we're talking about. So currently they're sending this up to a spot in Canada that's making this stuff, but they have plans come summer, I believe, where they're going to expand the First Star site to process this material locally and create this plastic lumber, and then find end markets like contractors and whatnot that will use this stuff when building stuff out. So you could potentially a year from now, hypothetically, redo your deck and use plastic lumber like this, and knowing that it's made of plastics collected from Omaha recycling streams. That's pretty cool. Here's a picture of some of that stuff. Other things that they're doing with that. This is a golf tournament in Omaha not too long ago, and first I was kind of showing off, here, this is what we're up to. So this is a game changer, and certainly something to get excited about. We will say that it is always best when possible to move away from single-use plastic, especially the hard to recycle, soft, flimsy ones. Because we don't want to support this type of material going forward. We want to. The ultimate goal is to move into reduce and reuse strategies, regardless of how the stuff ends up being used. But cool, we'll keep an eye out on how things develop and keep you informed. And hopefully we can all be able to enjoy some of this stuff. And thanks for listening.